Hello, friends and fellow travelers. It is time for this weekend's anomaly mission. This is the weekend of the 10th through the 12th of January 2025. We're going to go ahead and get started today. We're going to take our flying saucer, our reminder of a ship from a different place, like maybe, I don't know, from some other universe or maybe a galaxy far, far away, and go ahead and get started here. Now, of course, I can't pull in the anomaly. I'm too close to my planet here, so let me get a little further out here. Hopefully you all are having a fine weekend, and hope that everything is going well with all of you wherever you may be today. And let's see what our anomaly has in store for us at the Nexus. It's going to be an interesting weekend. We are likely going to be doing a fugitive run, or starting a fugitive run on Saturday. We'll be doing that live, and hopefully we'll see some of you there. Alright, so there's our anomaly. Ooh, we have a special today, folks, and as you might have found out in the description, see that purple icon on the left? That means there's a special mission available to us. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that special mission, which is right here, okay? And then we're going to come back and do our malicious foliage. We're going to do some weed whacking later, but right now, we're going to go ahead and do this one. We don't know what it is, and this is the mystery. This is called the mystery one. So you're going to get, look at this, you're going to get over 1 million units, 1 million credits, if you will. Space bucks, as a lot of us say. And there is the mission right there. As you can see, it doesn't really have much of a description. You just got to try to figure it out. So besides that, you're going to get 4 teleport coordinators. Coordinators? Is that what it said? Coordinators. Yeah, sure enough. All right, so we're going to initialize this mission. We're going to check this out, okay? And see what we got going on. Wow, let's talk about your special events. This is going to be a special one for the weekend. Every now and then you run into that. It doesn't happen all the time. It says network compromise, and it seems to involve sentinels. So let's see where it takes us. Ooh, mystery. Mystery, mystery, mystery. You can't do them both at the same time. Just keep that in mind. Now I'm beginning to wish I had my other ship. Hopefully it doesn't involve a space battle. That would be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one of these with a space battle. I've probably only done about 3 or 4 of these missions in the years that I've, been playing NoMansSky. So this is a special edition here, folks. All right, let's see where it takes us. Wait for the icon to show up. Reach the compromised facility, land near the approximate coordinates. Okay, that's this way. Alright, what kind of planet we got? Ooh, nobody's been here yet. It's a dusty planet. Activated indium. That means we're going to have some nasty storms here, and it looks like there's one just starting to brew right now. You can see the planet starting to cloud up. So we're going to have a nasty storm here at the same time. Dusty, so it'll be hot. Approximate location. Let's get through the clouds and we'll slow down. I think we see it, don't we? I think that might be it over there. What do you think? At the very least, we'll have a landing platform, so let's go ahead and take it. Alright, are we ready? Extreme hot weather. We're at 290 degrees. We're in an extreme storm right now. We've got our neutron cannon ready to go. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and charge it up just in case, and we're going to see what's going on here. Okay. Alright, so it wants us to go through the door, apparently. Alright, here we go. So we're going to go in first and find out what we need to do here. Okay. Alright, so it wants us to take out the sentinels. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. To take them out quickly, make sure you take out the call-in units. You also want to take out any other units that might be nearby as far as... Oh, hello. What do we got here? Oh, you. Like the healing units, they will compromise things. Ah, we got a dog. That's what I call these guys. They're quads, but I call them dogs. The right weapon, you can take them out pretty quick. What do we got? Take them out. Whoops. Didn't even see you blending in. Pretty dark out here, guys. Keep wanting to recharge. Oh, there you are. Alright, and that little tone you get, that indicates that you've finished a round. Okay, let's recharge our heat protection. Now it says you can leave or hide to escape, so I'm just going to keep taking them out, because this is just what I do, and you all know this. These guys will heal this. Since you're in a nice bad storm here where your jetpack is more efficient, get used to flying while you do these things. Works better that way. If you can aim and shoot while you're floating through the air, they can't hit you. They have a harder time hitting you. Alright, we should get the two-legged beastie. Oop. That gave me a quad again. I'm going to take him out first because he actually does more damage. Believe it or not. Anybody else? Ah, you. Yeah, we don't want you calling in reinforcements, thanks. Anything else? You got one red dot on the screen, I think. Nope, we got one more. There you are. I'll take you. Now, if you want to, you take out one leg and it cripples him long enough that you can get some shots off. It's up to you. I will use this particular weapon for now. Gotta get both sides of the head there. And if they start to stomp again, then you take out the other leg. But, too late. Now, it turns off the sentinels in this area. Get your walker brain one time, and then shoot it a second time for the second one. There you go. Alright, do we have any more? Yep, I know. Let me just see, make sure I got all of the canisters that they dropped. Looks like we're clear, except for that one. There we go. Alright, let's go inside. Let's see what this is all about. Alright, so let's hit the terminal. The terminal is covered in a thick purple substance, shimmering bubbles expanding just below the surface. The alarm rings in my ears. Touch the display. Gingerly, I touch the terminal, but it does not respond. Perhaps if the network mistook me for a sentinel, I could get further. Slather hand with pugnium. The terminal comes to life. Coordinates flash rapidly across the display in a strange purple script. I download the address to my exosuit navigation systems. Okay, so we gotta head to a depot now. Now we took out all the sentinels, so hopefully if it's on the same planet, let me check. It is. It's not very far away as well. Ship is over here. And we will check out the Sentinel Hive just to see what kind of weapon they've got over there in a little bit. I don't want to come here first. Okay, and as you can see, because we turned off the sentinels, there's none here. It says to destroy the sentinels, but all you have to do is destroy what's here, and that's these tanks. I just got all of them at one shot. That was hilarious. So that was it. Just had to destroy the depot. What did we get? Let's find out real quick here. I got all kinds of stuff in here. Ooh, we got some nice things in here, though. Nice. Look at the top right corner. Got some gold out of it. Silver. Radion. It's okay, but it's good to have it anyway. And some platinum, as well as the magna gold that we saw in the beginning. All right, excellent. So before we head back to the anomaly, let's hit that little terminal over here and see what we got. Looks like it's only about 30 seconds out. Let's go ahead and just get a little bit more speed by going up high. There we go. See? You don't even have to pulse drive, but it does chop out a good half amount of seconds out of that, so good to do that. Alright, let's come in for a quick landing here. Oh, I can land for once. Very nice. Almost landed right on the pad, too. Now, if you want to, for extra money, and stuff, you get nanites from that. As you can see, I just got 100, and I got even a salvage glass out of it. And you get pugnium. That one gave us more pugnium, more nanites, and another salvage glass. And more. Oh, yeah, I haven't done that one yet. I guess I have to do that with this particular character. Good. Excellent. And you can take a look around, look for any, what do you call it? Combat supplies from whatever used to be here. There's one, and there's the other. Okay. Looks like they had a big guy here. Hard frame engine is what we got there, and the other one is over here. Okay, excellent. Let's see what kind of multi-tool, whoops, hit my own ship, multi-tool we get out of this. Okay, and that is number 3. Ooh, nice. It's an A class. It's got 2 supercharged slots in 2 different areas, but if you like that type of multi-tool, that is actually kind of pretty. I'm not interested in them. I've already got one, so I'm going to hold off getting this one, but you get yourself a nice advanced mining laser out of it as well, so that's good. It'll take a little bit to fix this up and make it viable, and then you can upgrade the class with 50,000 nanites. So just keep that in mind. That's something you can do on your own when you get a chance. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to leave this here. Wait for the menu to pop back up. And 4. Log off. Okay. So in case you want to know the coordinates, first of all, coordinates at the top right corner, got to put it in a spot where you can see it, is negative 142, 1.42, and positive 3262. And for the planetary address, bottom left corner is your planetary address. There you go. You can see it against the darker background there. Bird face bird. I call that a boat. Then 2 sunsets, 2 dinosaurs, a face, a boat, and 2 moons. So there is your address. This would be in the Euclid system. Euclid galaxy, pardon me. So there is your address for the system, and the name of the planet was Depen 18. Or Depen 18. Probably Depen 18. It sounds too much like a diaper. Depends. Anyway, let's move on. Go back to the anomaly. Yeah, you can chuckle all you want. Go ahead. Alright, so we're going to return to the Nexus to get our reward, and then we're going to do the anomaly mission. We just got very fortunate that we ran across that special mission. So this, again, is as a special episode. Really glad to see that. The mystery episode, right? Mystery mission, yeah. I like that. I really like that a lot. Alright, good deal. So that is complete. Now we can do our regular weekend anomaly mission. Alright, so we're going to get our reward. Complete. We're done. 1,000,000 credits. And let me just check those things out real quick. Where are they here? Where'd they end up? Kidding me? I know I got them, but can't imagine I've got them someplace else. Let me check my freighter. Maybe I already had some? Yeah, I did have some. So 50,000 each. That's 200,000. I already had one on my ship, so apparently it went right to my freighter. So it added to that collection. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. All right, well, cool. There you go. That was worth quite a bit. So now we're going to get to the real anomaly mission, which is to take out some hazardous foliage. So we're going to initialize our mission, 1800 Quicksilver, followed by a mind control device. Just what I need. It doesn't work on me, because you have to have a mind, and I lost mine years ago. Alright, on our way. Now everybody, that secondary item, the mind control device, is going to be different for everybody. Not everybody's going to get that. They're going to get all kinds of items that'll rotate through there. It's random. So let's see the system it's going to take us to this time. And we'll figure out how to get rid of the foliage on this one and see if it's going to be a decent one where there's a lot of it scattered around on the surface, or whether we have to find ourselves a cave. Now obviously you can shoot the foliage if you wish, but it's usually good to use your mining beam if you have a decent one. Okay, let's see here. Just going to wait for it to tell us where we're going. Over that way. Alright. And it's a toxic anomaly. It's emerald, so we're in a green system. Ammonia, magnetized ferrite. Okay, very good. Let's head over there. Now, as with this mission, and I mentioned this before on these kind of missions, these anomaly missions, this doesn't require any kind of special hardware or tools. As long as you have a mining beam, you are good enough to get this particular mission taken care of. The planet itself, since it has emerald and that activated emerald, it's not going to have severe storms, but they could be bad on occasion. You do have to come in exactly where it's telling you. You have to look for something that's called the gravestone. So if you look at your radar at the very, very top, you see how it shows the leaf on there. You also see a star, which is referring to that over there. We're looking for an icon that looks very much like the NoMansSky icon. It's kind of a diamond shape, and that indicates the gravestone, okay? And that's what we need to find. So take a look around. It's going to be close by this approximate location. In your ship, it's harder to see, and you have to be pretty close. But once you land, usually you can see it within a decent amount of distance away from the landing spot. Also look for weird depressions in the ground. That'll give it away that that might be the spot where it's located. So I'm going to circle just a couple more times here. A little wider. I can see that there's some little campsites and stuff like that down below. Yep, not seeing anything yet. Alright, so we may have to do this the old-fashioned way and actually just park our ship and actually look for it. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So it doesn't seem to be very, very close by. Oh, look at that. It just showed up. You just saw it a second ago. At the top. There you go. Back up a few seconds, you'll see it. So it's just to our right. I think I just passed right over it. Look at that. Literally right there. So, like I said, it looks just like the NoMansSky icon. There you go. Now, you'll get a story from this. Snagged around the ankles, piercing thorns, completely unaware. We reduced the numbers, but the Fallen Traveler's log seems to mention the floral infestation, but holds no further clues. I will need to scout to locate the hazardous flora. And that's it. So, your mission is on now, and it tells me at the bottom right corner I need to eliminate 12 hazardous flora. Hazardous flora comes in many forms on different planets. It's usually one of 3 different types on the surface. For instance, it's this one right here. So I'm going to take a look at that, and we'll show you what we're talking about. This one is what I call a snapper. Okay, that's a snapper. I'm going to switch over to my mining beam, which I'm going to go ahead and recharge at this time. That's not what I was trying to do. It's okay. There we go. So they don't take much to kill. Your mining beam may not be as powerful and take them out as quickly, but that's how you take one of those out. There are other types as well. It will tell you that sometimes there's none that it can find nearby. Just allow the terrain, go a little further with your jetpack and allow the terrain to fill in, and it will show you. So here's a second type. This is a, what do we call this one? A puffer. It has gassy pods on it, which you can harvest to get extra oxygen. Okay? So you can do that. It has 3 pods on it. I'm just taking the 2 for now. And then you can take it out for even more. See? There you go. Usually you can get about 80 or 90 oxygen, sometimes 100 if you're fortunate. So that's 2 on this planet, the 2 different types that you can find on this particular planet. There's one that looks like a whip that can also grasp you, and there is, I think, one more, but I can't think of it off the top of my head which one it might be. So 2 on the surface here. Now, one other thing you can do is you can look, you can see it's telling me that there's many others around here, and I'm going to keep going that way. But if you look towards the ground, look for any signs that there might be a cave. So let's get this one over here. Looks like it's inside the rock. So we'll have to get the rock out of the way. There we go. It is a puffer. Alright, so he's gone. And I'm going to go look for a cave real quick so I can show you a different method of getting some. By the way, get some minerals and stuff like that if you wish. There, I'm going to switch over to my regular scanner so I can see a little better. Yep, in this planet here we have subterranean relics. Anytime it's subterranean, that's what you're looking for. Oh, that was weird. Okay, there we go. I've got it selected. So when it's subterranean like this, you also find humming sacks is another thing you can look for. Humming sacks is another one that will be underground. As you can see, I don't see a cave entrance, but the cave is down there. So I'm going to switch over to my terrain manipulator. I'm going to keep it on the medium setting, and I'm not going to aim directly for it, but I'm going to aim off to one side. because I want to not destroy it because I'm using it as a guide. Should be right about, looks like we're right next to it, so it should be right here. Wow, okay. This cave does not want to be found. There we go. Okay, we found the cave. And you're familiar with caves. You've seen them before. But one thing you can find in caves, and I'm going to switch back to my mining beam, is you're going to find hazardous flora in the form of these weird sacks. It'll either be on the ground, it could be on the walls, it could be on the ceiling, it could be anywhere, obviously. Let me see if I can find one in here. Of course, I'm going to find the one cave in the universe that happens to have no hazardous flora, right? Yeah, don't see any in here. Alright, let's go the other way in this cave and see if we can find any. Oh, there's one right there. So, this is what they look like. Okay, and that's what it looks like right there. It looks like that. And when you look at it, it starts producing the fumes. If you get too close, of course, you can get damaged by it. So just back away, and they're easy to take out. One gone. Okay? So, and usually when you find one, you find many. There's usually a whole crew of them in here all over the place. And they're very easy to find. You'll come across planets on these particular ones that tend to have no hazardous flora on the surface. It may be devoid of any type of life whatsoever, but if you look, you can find hazardous flora in a cave. And they're always slightly different color than the things above them, and they come in clumps. Like I just got 4 more right there. Looks like, is that more? I don't know. If you look through, it will suddenly turn. Like you can't find them just by searching for them like this until you actually see them and they start producing gases. And there we go, like that. Now you can see them, see? Pretty neat, isn't it? So we're going to get those 2. That's up to 10. And we'll get one more. I think that's one. Yep, there's another one. And one next to it, I think. There we go. We'll get the other one too, why not? And there's a couple up there, as you can see. So they come in large clumps in these caves, so that's another good way to get them. You could scour the surface if you wish, but you know one other good thing about being in a cave, if you're on a hazardous planet like this, is that they tend to... Let me get close to this guy. I just landed in a hole. That's actually the hole I want to go through. Is that you're protected from the environment. So you don't have to worry about the weather affecting you here. So, let's get out. Hi, buddy. And it doesn't look like the animals are very, They don't want to attack us. See? Passive. So, you're in good shape there. It doesn't look like we have any dangerous animals, but there's plenty on the surface if you don't feel like looking for a cave. Anyway, so we're done clearing out the flora, and we're going to go ahead and head back to our ship and come to the end of our episode. Alright, let's go head back to the Nexus now. Or the anomaly, I should say. The Nexus inside the anomaly. And if anyone's wondering about this ship is the last Redux that we have coming up, first expedition, that should be coming up in just a couple weeks. This is the reward, the ending reward. You can get this ship. It is automatically S-Class, and it is quite a cool ship to get. It has hover ability, too, so if you come to a dead stop in the air, it'll just hover. Ah, great. I'm in the bad parking spot. This is the parking spot they give you when Sean doesn't like you anymore. Kidding, of course. Kidding, of course. Alright, let's head back to the Nexus here. We're going to check this out first and get our reward, which is 1800 Quicksilver, of course, and in my case, the mind control devices. Alright, all done there. Now, if you head over here, you can check and see that every time you do one of those missions, there's a community. Go to number 1. There's a community unlock right here. We got 4 tiers of community research progress. As you do more of those missions over there in the Nexus, you can unlock these and help the community out in getting them. And these are the new decorations you can get for your base, including the ones that we've gotten recently. So, not quite there yet. We're about 39%, but we're getting there. Alright, so that is how that goes. And if you want to do the expedition, the current one, which is Aquarius, a nice relaxed fishing expedition, you can go here to this terminal here and start an expedition, or you can start it from a brand new save. Either way. Okay, so that should do it for us for this weekend. That is, again, the weekend of January 10th, 2025 through the 12th. And I am ElanPaul, and I want to thank you very much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode, or I'll see you live on the Saturday stream. Thank you very much, folks. Take care. See you next time.